You are dreaming about building your beautiful life, and then you are making the big goals, and all day long you are visualizing it, manifesting it, but nothing is happening. Do you know why? Because goals are not going to achieve if you don't implement the habits. Goals are nothing without the habits. And your daily actions are saying a lot about your goals. Every single day, you have a million choices to make. Those tiny choices, those tiny decisions that you are taking, that are shaping your life, that are deciding if you are going to meet with your goals or not. So stop calling yourself lazy. You are not lazy. You are just living an autopilot life. When you wake up in the morning, you hit the snooze button. You made the choice. What you're telling your brain that your goals doesn't matter. You grab your phone first thing in the morning. Now you just handed your future to some distractions. When you know you have to wake up early in the morning, but you still decide to scroll for 3 hours at night. Now you just chose exhaustion over your ambition. Have you paused and noticed what are you doing every single minute? That is the problem. Your life right now is a result of 1,000 choices. You thought that it didn't matter. And guess what? They matter. And this is why you're stuck. This is why you feel nothing is changing. And this is why the change is not happening. Hi, welcome back to my channel. And if you are tuning in for the first time, hello, my name is Ankita. I am 38-year-old mom. I live in Vancouver, Canada. I was exactly the same person. At age of 35, I decided to change my life. I was doing every single thing that I shouldn't be doing. I was making all those choices. But age of 35, I decided that I want to rewrite my story. I want to change the way that I'm living. I want to change everything about it. I wanted to become a better version of myself. In this video, I am going to talk about why this is happening to all of us and why do we feel stuck? And the most important, how can we make that change? Let's talk about the illusion of laziness. You keep calling yourself lazy, but the problem is you are not lazy. So stop saying that to yourself. You are just misaligned. You make big goals, and when you look at your goals, they are really big, they are massive, but your action, they are tied in the comfort. Your action does not scream the same ambition as your goals. You wonder why you feel guilty, why you cannot sleep at night, why you feel restless, because it's not that laziness. It's deep down, you know that you are betraying yourself. You know that every single day you are making those excuses to yourself. And that's creating a gap. The version that wants the success, the version that has the big goals, and the version is still stuck in the comfort. The version doesn't want to move. You tell yourself that you want to start your business, but you sit in the fear that what if I fail? What if I have to spend a lot of money? Oh, I don't have that much money. How can I start? I don't even know how to record a video. How can I become content creator? So do you see that? There is a huge gap between your goals and where you are at. And that is the pain that you are carrying every single day. Now let's talk about it, which is most overlooked. We are living in the autopilot life. Every single day, when you grab your phone, you have a choice, but you don't realize that you just grab your phone and now you are spending endless hour just scrolling. Have you thought about it? Have you taken that pause and asked yourself, do I really need to scroll at this time? Do I really need all that information that's going to bombard it to your face? Do I really need that in this hour? But because we are in this autopilot life, we just grab things without even realizing. You have the option. Every single day. Instead of grabbing unhealthy food, maybe you can grab a healthy one. When your friend calls, instead of just starting and getting into the gossip, you have the moment to take a pause and think about it. Am I really going to start the gossip about the person that I don't even know? But you make that conscious decision without even realizing that you are making it. But what it's telling your brain that you are doing the safe thing. It's keeping you in the comfort, and that is keeping you small, because whatever is familiar, it feels safe to you, but you're not realizing the familiar is actually a prison. But the problem is our brain does the trick. Our brain loves the familiarity. Our brain just wants to keep us safe. Our brain is keeping us small. When you don't take a risk, when you tell yourself that, oh, you cannot become a content creator, you cannot change your life, you cannot start the business, your brain is coming up with all those excuses, and that's keeping you small. But you know what is the truth? You want to know the truth? The 10 years will pass by and you're still going to live the same life. Same job, same place, same family, same friends, everything same. And your excuses are going to be the same. And your goals are always just going to stay on your vision board. You know why? Because you never took that pause to ask yourself, are these habits aligned with my future self? Is that really what I wanted to do with my life? You didn't sign up for this life. You made this life yourself by taking those tiny decisions. Those tiny decisions have huge impact. Your goals are not going to come alive by its own. You have to align your habits with it, because you can visualize all day long, but they're not going to come to reality if you are still hitting the snooze button every single day. And now let's talk about it. Why habits don't stick with us. Why we make the habits and we keep falling off. Why we cannot stick with it. When you make that decision to change your life, when you talk about, okay, tomorrow morning, I'm going to change everything. I'm going to wake up 4 a.m. and I'm going to transform to this new person. You are making changes by motivation, but you are not building the system that is required. And this is the problem. And this is why you can never make those habits stick to you. You need a system. You need an identity shift. You need emotion with your goals. When all these things are missing, then you are just working from your motivation. And remember, motivation is going to fade away. But every time you tell yourself that motivation is like the magic, that's what you need. Tomorrow morning, I'm just going to become this person. And by Friday, everything's going to be crashed. And then you're just going to wait for motivation to show up. You're just going to keep telling yourself, oh, wait, I'm not motivated today. Wait till I get the motivation. I'm going to be that person again. Oh, I remember I did that for 1 week because I'm a great person. I will change my life. But then nothing will happen. Remember, your brain is actually wired against you. Let's talk about the dopamine jack and what happens when you grab your phone. You get that dopamine hit. Now the phone trains your brain to crave those quick hits, and working on your goals feels like it's a boring thing to do. It's a hard thing. Scrolling on the internet, it feels so easy and it gives you that boost of what you're looking for. You cling to the comfort because the pain of doing the task that you have never done it. For example, if you have never recorded the video, I always felt this, that every time I'm recording the video, I'm always coming up with excuses. Oh, I'll do it later. Maybe I just need more food. Maybe I just need more water. Or maybe I need more caffeine because I'm not feeling my energy. And it's basically my brain is wired for that comfort. Recording a video, starting a business, it's not in my comfort. It's not ingrained in me. And this is why a brain comes with all these excuses. And another thing is, if you have failed in the past, then your brain is trying to protect you. And every time when you try something new, your brain tells you, remember you failed in the past? Remember you made that decision and didn't go well? Now you're telling yourself that, wait, don't do that. Don't take that risk, because it's just the way that brain is protecting you. And this is why the habits don't stick to you. It's not like that you cannot do the thing. It's just that you never built a system. You never changed your identity. You never tied the emotion to that goal. And this is why the habits have no substance to it. Okay, so now you know the problem. Now you know what is your brain is doing. Now you're asking, okay, Ankita, give me the solution. How can I become this new person? And the fixes, which definitely helped me, is not the motivation. Because trust me, motivation only comes and go in your life. It's not going to be a steady line. Discipline, yes, discipline is most important, but sometimes those disciplines also going to fail. What you need is awareness, and that has transformed everything for me. When I wake up, I know what I am doing every single minute. My brain is still wired that automatically I'm going to grab my phone. But because I am more aware of my situation, I ask myself, do I really need my phone to scroll? Do I really need my phone right now? And then in those tiny moments, I make the decision, no, I'm not going to touch my phone. How about for 3 hours? And then how I fix it, not by just saying it that I'm not going to touch my phone, by giving a concrete timeline to my brain. So I tell myself, I am not going to touch my phone until 11 a.m. I know that in the morning is my most productive time. I don't have a time. Either you can hide away your phone or maybe charge in the another room so you're not even seeing while it's charging, somewhere where you are not going to see your phone. But the problem is, when you are not aware, you are not even going to see these things as a problem. You're just going to say, well, this is who I am. I love to scroll in the morning because I need to know what is happening in the world. Like, I am the one who's running the show, so I need to know. And this is the problem. When things are not at your awareness level, you're just going to keep doing it. And that's exactly what autopilot life is. Then you're going to default to that mode. And the next is preserving your energy. When you grab your phone, you're going to scroll that, you're going to take all the negative news from the media and you're just going to absorb it. What it's going to do, it's going to literally kill all your high energy that you need in the morning to do the most productive things. This is when you need to make a conscious decision that I am not going to scroll in the morning. Maybe I'll check everything that I wanted to check maybe after 11 a.m. or maybe after 10 a.m. At least I need 1 hour of deep work and then I can go back to my phone. The problem is energy is everything. When you kill your energy in these morning tasks, when you kill that with the news, now you're feeling negative. Now you're already feeling down and now your brain is going to keep craving that dopamine. And I don't know about you, but I have noticed the more I go on my phone, the more my brain is craving. I shared this app many times before, and that is OneSec that I have installed on my phone. And the other day, I just uninstalled it because I noticed that I am getting so many Instagram messages and I wanted to reply to people. Then it's kind of like creating more work for me to go through that whole process. I noticed the more I go on these apps, the more my brain craves it. And instantly, I reinstall this app. But these are how you can make the tiny decisions in your life. And this is how you can make those tiny decisions. It's like your conscious decisions. Do you really want to scroll or you want to maybe read some books? Next is identity shift, and I am so big on the identity shift. I said that multiple times in my videos that I am a kind of a person who shows up every day, even when I don't feel like it. Like today, my energy level was down. I didn't even feel like that I wanted to record the video. But because it's on my schedule, I told myself I am kind of a person that never skip anything that is on the schedule because I don't run on my mood. Because your brain will come up with all those excuses. Like right before filming, I was feeling like, oh, I really want to have a cold matcha. Maybe I should just make one. Oh, maybe I should just go outside. It's such a beautiful sunny day. Maybe I should just go for a walk and grab a matcha. But I told myself, yes, these are just the thoughts. They're going to come to you, but I don't have to react to them. I don't have to take actions on them. And this is the problem. A lot of you guys share, well, I make these plans, but then my brain craves the motivation level. I forget about these things. The problem is you're listening to your brain too much. You will get millions of thoughts throughout the day, but you don't have to react to every single thought. You just have to become aware, take a pause and think about it. Do I really need it? Sure. How about I'll just sit with it? And I'm going to think about it 30 minutes later. If I need it, I'll grab it. Same with your phone. When you feel like you're working something important, have you noticed all of a sudden, you're just like brain craving that. Oh, I need to check my phone. Oh, maybe just some messages. Oh, I need to see that. Your brain is bringing all these thoughts to you. All you need to do is become aware. Sure, I'm going to sit with that thought that I really want to check my phone, but I'm not going to check until I finish this task. Then I will check. Now you're almost training your muscle. You're training your brain muscle. That's what it is. And when you become self-aware, you make that right choice. Stop telling yourself, oh, I cannot do anything about it. Oh, I cannot wake up without even looking at news. I need to see what is happening. This is why I grab my phone. This is who I am. Because trust me, you can rewire your brain. You can change yourself. It's not like that you are stuck with that pattern. And have you think about it, like growing up, I don't know about you, but we never had all these choices. We never had phones. We never had the medias and all of that to distract us. But now we are making these as in like our life and death type of choices. If you don't make them, something will happen to you. Because trust me, your future self is going to thank you. Your future self is love to wake up. Your future self really want to achieve their goals, because otherwise, why would you make their goals? Every single person has a different goal. You and I are not going to have the same goals. Whatever goals you have, they're meant for you. They're meant for you because they are for you. And your future self knows that. But the problem is you are not getting out of that system, that you are the reason why the goals are not happening, because the choices that you are making. If you are serious to change your life in the next months, if you are ready to take an action and you want to change your life, then this is the video where I shared a whole system how you can reset your life. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you right there.